This is lesson 13.3, making predictions with theoretical probability. So now that we have these probabilities, we're going to use them to make predictions about the world. And we said in Mod 10, that's what statistics and probability is all about, gathering data and then deciding what to do with it. So we're going to be looking at two problems here. Let's just start with the first one. Tarzan has a bag of marbles that contains 5 orange, 6 purple, 4 green, and 6 black marbles. Based on this information, how many orange marbles would Tarzan expect to draw if he draws 105 times, replacing the marble after each draw? So let's first think about the probability of him drawing an orange marble. I know that there are 5 orange out of, when I count all of the marble choices up, out of 21 different marbles. So the chance of getting an orange marble is 5 out of 21 on each draw. But Tarzan isn't going to do this once. He's going to do this 105 times. So we're going to use our old friend, the proportion here. Thinking of this being orange and total. So in our little experiment, 5 were orange out of 21 total, and now we're going to do this 105 times, and we want to know how many orange ones we'd expect. So you're just going to cross multiply to find your answer, and when you do that, you're going to see that there are 25 oranges. So if you did this 105 times, you would expect that 25 of the times you would get an orange marble. We can also make predictions like this based on a tree diagram, and here's one that shows the sample for tossing a coin 3 times. And here are all the outcomes, and I'm just even going to list them out like we did before to show the entire sample space. So heads, heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, heads, tails, tails. Tails, heads, heads, tails, heads, tails, 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 heads, tails, tails, tails. All right, there's my entire sample space. And it says to predict how many times you would expect to have the combination of at least 2 heads out of the 3 original coin flips if you flip the coin, if you will flip 40 total times. So I want to have at least 2 heads. So this has got 3. That one works. This one has 2. That's good. 2. This one has 2. Okay, those are the only ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would have the at least 2 heads. And then I am going to do this 40 times. So now I just want to solve my proportion. And that would be that 20 times I would get that situation of at least 2 heads.